guys, I am back. It is official. Yay! You may not have even noticed that I've gone anywhere, but over the last couple of weeks, unfortunately, I have not been around and I haven't been uploading any videos, which has made me really, really sad. But no worries, because I am now back and I promise I'm not going anywhere. So I just wanted to do a really quick video just to tell you guys where I've been and what I've been up to, really, which isn't that exciting, but I didn't want you guys to think that I've just left and I'm not doing any more videos or whatever, because I love doing them so much and I've really, really missed you all. So the last couple of weeks have been a little bit rubbish for me. I think I told you that in one of my last videos I was feeling a little bit poorly, or if you follow me on Twitter you've probably known already. But I actually started to get a lot worse, and basically it all started from when I had an operation, which was last year, and I had part of my stomach wrapped around my throat, which is lovely, and it was basically because I was getting acid reflux. Now you have to excuse my throat again because this is being naughty today, so it's obviously decided the day I start filming it's going to play up for me and I'm going to sound like a man. So this is great, I promise this is me, I'm not trapped inside a woman's body, but it's all good. So since my operation, it's meant that my tummy has been a little bit naughty and has been playing up, and I can't really eat that much, that kind of variety of foods. It's really frustrating for me because I love my food and I really miss it. So for me it's been really frustrating. But I have been slowly starting to try and introduce new things to my diet, as you know, and my body just seems to kind of react to it, and it's like, no, I'm not having that. Every time that I eat, I almost look like I'm about 8 months pregnant, which is horrific, I know. But yeah, I kind of turn to the side and it's like I've got this person, it's like a food baby inside me. And I have had a few comments on my last videos which said, oh, are you expecting? Wounded, absolutely wounded. Thank you for those. I was like, wow, and I know it probably wasn't meant in a horrible way, but I was like, oh my god, this needs something, I need to do something about this. I'm just going to put it out there right now. I'm not pregnant, I'm definitely not expecting, I can't even look after guinea pigs, let alone a child, can't even look after myself right now, so no, not for a hell of a long time, not for years and years and years. The only baby that is inside me at the moment is a food baby, and that is all that there is going to be. So if I do look a little bit bloated or I look a little bit podgy on photos or videos, it's only because my tummy just will not play ball with me right now. It's just doing its own little thing. It's like it's having its own little party in there, and I want it to just calm down because I think normally I have quite a flat tummy, and at the moment it's like boom. So yeah, maternity wear, here I come. So anyway, because of my tummy playing up, it's been a little bit frustrating for me because, like I say, I haven't been able to eat certain things, but also it gets to a point where the bloating gets so bad that I actually go into hospital sometimes. And I've been to like accident and emergency, like, I don't know if you guys will know what that is all over the world, but you know what I mean, like real serious emergency stuff. I've been put in the hospital 4 times now because of it. And my most recent stint has been over the last couple of weeks where I've been in and out of hospital about two or three times, and yeah, it's been horrific. It's been really, really, really stressful. Obviously for my body it's been a lot, it's been very tough on my system. I didn't really think that people in hospital would really appreciate me vlogging, and plus I looked really fit while I was in there. Today is the first day that I have done my makeup and my hair, and I know some of you guys say, like, you know, you need to tone down your makeup, or don't wear this much hair, or do your hair normal or whatever. Do you know what? When you have been in hospital for like 2 weeks, seriously, you just want to go to town. It is ridiculous. I have just had so much fun. I put my music on and I was like in front of the mirror, doing my makeup, putting my hair in, and I felt so good. I just feel really girly again, which I think is really important because I've been so poorly. So yeah, I've been stuck in hospital, which kind of sucked. I made a few friends though while I was there though. It was hilarious. I was on this ward, and basically your only privacy is a couple of little sheet curtains that are rubbish that you can hear everything through anyway. I don't know if you guys have been on the NHS, if you're in the UK, or if you've been to hospital in general, they're rubbish and you can still, yeah, no privacy whatsoever. The food, oh my gosh, was horrific. This one woman, I felt really awful. This one woman actually said while she was there, she was like, I wouldn't feed this to my dog. I was like, wow, okay, that's taking it a bit too far. But so my family kept visiting me every single day. My mum and my sister would always bring me in food, which was amazing. They used to bring me in little sweets and things like that because I just wanted some home comforts. I really missed home. But yeah, like I say, I did make some friends. And the first one was Vicky, who was across from me. She was an elderly lady and she was so much fun. She was just hilarious and she was so posh. She was like, oh yes, darling, blah, blah, blah. She was just hilarious. And she was like, this food is disgusting. And so I loved her. And I was like her technical support because loads of them had got mobile phones and they couldn't work them. It was amazing. This one person got a text message through and she was like, hello. I was like, no, that's a text message. She was like, they're not there. They've just called me and I can't hear them. Hello. And I was like, oh God, this is hilarious. So because I was the youngest there, they automatically thought I was like Mr. Apple. Sorry, Mr. I've just turned myself into a man. I was like Mrs. Apple, like I knew everything about these phones. So I was giving it my best shot, but they just did not have a clue. So I felt really good because I was able to help them while I was in there. And then there was a lady next to me on my right, and that will look like left to you guys probably, but anyway, on my right hand side, and she was called Betty. She was called Betty, losing my mind. And she was the sweetest woman ever, but she was hilarious because her teeth kept falling out. Like she had these false teeth, and every day she'd be like chatting away to me, and then all of a sudden they just go blah, 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 like on the floor, and I was like, oh God, it was brilliant. So anyway, I loved Betty. She was a legend. And then who else did we have? Oh, we had Gladys as well. Now Gladys was a little bit, she was lovely, but I've got to say she started to grate on me by the end of the 2 weeks. She liked to scream a lot, and every time they kind of woke her up, it was really sad because she obviously was very poorly. But when you're really tired and you're getting no sleep because you're being woken up every 2 hours, can I say, to like have your observations done, they slap on your what is it, heart monitor, blood pressure thing. They put this thing in your ear to do your temperature, which mine kept going up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh my gosh. And this one woman, this nurse, usually they just, wake you up nicely. They're like, Holly, and they're like, can I just take your blood pressure? This one woman, oh my gosh, bearing in mind, I still, oh yes, get this, I still took my eye mask and my earplugs into hospital. Brilliant. Got to keep the standards up. And I knew I wasn't going to sleep, so I took those in. And yeah, basically, she came up to me in the middle of the night. I thought I was about to die. I'm not even kidding. This sounds really dramatic. But she came up to me and was like, oh, she was like, Holly, wake up. And I was like, oh my God. So I woke up and I was like, what? Expecting there to be like someone standing over me with a gun or something like that. And it was just this nurse. She was like, just want to take your blood pressure. I was like, really? Are you being serious? Like you woke me up that badly just for this? But anyway, so as you can tell, I was probably a little bit tired and the buzzers were going off every night. Everyone would be buzzing. They wanted this, they wanted that, they wanted taken to the toilet and everything else. So yeah, Gladys in the end started to wear a little bit thin and she was so lovely, bless her. But every time they woke her up, they were like, Gladys, she was like, ah, and just like absolutely went mental. I was like, whoa, the first time I was in there, I didn't know what was going on because she was in kind of like the next bay to me. So I just heard these almighty screams and I was like, what the hell is going on? I was so worried. I was like, oh my gosh, there's someone in this hospital that should not be here. Oh, I tell you what, it all kicks off in hospital. It is amazing. So first of all, when I was in A&E, brilliant. There is first of all this guy who was like handcuffed to his bed because he was a prisoner, and me and my mum were like, ooh, what's he done? It was like so nosy. And then there was this random guy in the middle of A&E just like face planking the floor. He was just like on his face in the middle of A&E, just having a casual nap, as you do. He was like, in front of everyone. I was like, brilliant, someone's had too much to drink, that's probably why you're in here. But anyway, so while I was in there, I was probably, let's just say, high on life. I had a lot of drugs put into my system, which is really, really horrible. I would not recommend going to hospital or anything for anybody if you don't need to go, because seriously, it makes you feel even worse than when you go in. Like, I swear, you come out and you feel, it's really like a clinical kind of environment. It's really weird, and you get really like accustomed to it, really used to it. But then people kept coming in and they were like, oh my gosh, it smells funny, or it's really hot in here, and I was like, really? Like, it's fine. but I think it was because I was so drugged up, I was just loving life. So my stint in hospital finally came to an end when I actually went down to theatre and I had to have an operation, which was really, really rubbish. But I got put to sleep, so I was using some super strong drugs, and I was feeling a little bit ropey and a little bit poorly. And since then, I've just really tried to force myself to rest. I was thinking while I was in there of doing like an outfit of the day in like my gown, in my hospital gown, just before I go to like my surgery. The only problem with that is that it's got a slit all the way down the back, so that's slightly awkward. And also I put it on wrong the first time. Somebody was like, no, you can see everything, you need to turn that one around. I was like, oh. So yeah, I didn't really want to offend people by doing an outfit of the day, so I decided not to film. But that is why I have been away for probably about 2 weeks now, and I'm so sorry to have left you guys. I'm so sorry to have neglected you, but I promise you I am back, and hopefully now I am all sorted because my op was a success. But I just wanted to say a really quick thank you to you guys, because since I've been in there, some of you have been absolutely incredible. You've been tweeting me and getting me on Instagram. For me, that's just been so kind, because I've been so down since I've been in hospital. I was kind of feeling a bit sad, and so to have your support was just absolutely amazing. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that contacted me. I'm really sorry that I did not upload a monthly favourites for October, but I promise I will do an extra special one this time around, or I hope so, for November. So apologies for that one, but I promise I'm back with a vengeance, and I will see you in a couple of days' time in my next video. I'm super excited, guys, so I shall see you soon. Bye!